You're quite safe here.
Hello, F-Works. It's a very special day today, but before we even get to that, it's Monday. Please be upstanding.
We're the enclave of Alpha-Wakadonia, building strong, righting wrongs wherever they be. From the Arctic to southern Patagonia, follow our blessed Kennedy. Although we're small, don't step on us, for you will feel the pain. When we are locked together, our strong bonding we maintain. Off for works, united for the river Styx. We'll stand the insults and the kicks, and pledge allegiance to the Brits. Onward to victory!
Okay, so as you know, it's a very special day here because Mr. Trevor Poulter. They just saw your hand. Could you get into shot? There you are. Is here. So I wondered, Trevor, if you could do the honours, please, and open up the advent calendar.
Are we on 18?
Yeah, 18, please.
Top middle.
18, please. I think it's
It's a minifig today. Now, do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's Doctor Strange.
That's good.
Which advent calendar have you got this year?
I haven't got an advent calendar this year.
What?
Well, what
Could
I'm
you
doing.
please press the scream sound effect on the black one, please. Bottom. No, that's a burp, Trevor Porter. On the bottom row, That's it. Thank you.
Took 2 presses, by the way.
Thank you. I mean, it's not that bad. 2 presses.
There's a reason I'm building the Home Alone house, which has got 24 bags.
Yes, it
So I'm
has.
doing one every day for Home Alone.
That's
so,
nice.
So that's what I did. Build one this morning, 1 bag this morning, in a limbering up the Lego fingers.
You'd think, wouldn't you, that Lego would get a sort of a bit sensible to that and would actually put out Christmas sets that have
year.
24 bags quite specifically, so that you can build a proper bag
or just split them
every day.
So exactly.
I mean, why don't they do that? Did you bring that up on your trip to Billund?
Just say, well, no, because it was October.
I'll tell you where you're going wrong, Lego. You need to have 24 bags in a set that's made specifically for Christmas.
Oh, he's got little thingies on his hands.
Yes, he has.
He's got little things.
I'm glad that you
Don't like
find
those.
those tricky to put on, because I always find those tricky to put in.
It's because they're a bit slippy, aren't they?
Look at that. Oh, you've forgotten. I hate to tell you this, but you've forgotten this
did that
cape.
come out? That wasn't in the bag, was it?
No, that was day 17. That was yesterday. Such a magnificent cape.
It's a very good cape.
No capes, darling.
There we
No
go.
capes. Right, super.
There we go.
Well done, Trevor Porter. If you could please take us to the knoll.
And now the Pearson.
That's an excellent Pearson. Right, so Trevor Poulter is here. I can tell you, and we'll discuss these first, actually, if I may. He's brought us some treats. So first up, we've got this. Do you want to tell us about that, Trevor Poulter?
Yes, so that is a box of, it's called Plants from Plants. So as one of the presentations we had was from the sustainability people. And this was, I think they were released a couple of years ago, but they are pieces of the plants, and I think they are still made now, out of plant-based plastic.
That's fascinating. I have a question for you about that. Did you feel it, and did it feel very different from normal Lego?
I haven't felt those ones, but they are the same as the ones that are in there. So all the Lego sets now, that is plant-based in terms of all the foliage.
It's fascinating. It's already fascinating. It's already fascinating. There are two other things that Trevor Poulter has brought for us, but I'm not going to reveal those because one will be an exceptional poo bingo, and the other one is going to be an absolutely incredible goose giveaway. But if I just say to you that Trevor Poulter has knocked it out the fricking park with the gifts that he has brought here today, then I can't say better than that. In fact, Trevor Poulter, could you give yourself a round of applause?
Oh no! Now I'm gonna have to find it. It's just
Small red, yeah, that one's upside down, but that one hasn't got any batteries in it.
Hasn't it?
Thank you, and on the black top 1-1. Thank you, and I think Clive Clappy Claps wants to get involved here. Clive Clappy Claps, thank you, Clive Clappy Claps. Yes, thank you, Clive Clappy Claps. Okay, I feel confident to say to you, Trevor Poulter, he's such a darling. Please proceed with the build.
I think.
He's off. Oh no. Yes, that happens. That happens.
Oh dear,
you come over.
That sounds really bad. Right, hang on,
There's been a small catastrophe, and I really won't worry about that. There's been a small catastrophe, and if I say to you that Trevor Poulter may have killed the friend's baby. The friend's baby is now missing, has been knocked from a great height. It's already scenes akimbo. Scenes akimbo. Honestly, just abandon it. I will deal with it later. I'll stand. Yeah, well, I'll have to. The baby has literally been thrown out. I'll honestly leave. I will do the rescue mission.
Too closely at the floor because I've already spotted about 5 niblets on the floor.
I know. Don't look too closely.
Don't
move towards me. And away, because that doesn't move, so that's the immovable problem.
Right, okay.
Okay. Please proceed with the build. Actually, should we declare an incident?
Well, it's pretty major, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot that's been thrown over.
Please, if you could take it to zero. Take it to zero. Can you even believe it?
That's
Incident declared. Incident declared. Right. Could we have the scream button, please, for incident declared? Scream. Black. 2-4. 2-4.
2-4.
2-4. No. If I say
Which
4.
way are we going down?
So 2 going across. That's it. Yeah.
I have to press it twice again.
Yeah. Well done. Right. I shall now get questions up. What a start.
Oh dear. Sorry about that.
What a start.
You'll also have to negotiate your way through all of the Carl notifications.
I mean, honestly, the problem actually that it wasn't my laptop. It's actually more worrying. The problem is OBS, which is the streaming service. Which people, you need to prepare yourself for this. But if the OBS problem cannot be fixed out, that is going to be the end of Live and Bricking.
I mean, all the screams, to be honest.
All the screams.
All the screams.
All the screams.
Pressing it twice again.
Honestly.
I'll do it again.
Oh no! What's going on? Error while loading. Tap to What's going on here?
Is that the Google Eyes?
Yes, that's the Google Eyes.
Have you sung the tune?
Why is there no? Why have I not got any Wi-Fi? Oh no.
Oh no.
I've got no Wi-Fi. What's going on? I've got
no,
Wi-Fi
it's
on
there. So you might just have to turn it off and turn it on again.
Just chat into that while I deal with technological problems here. What the heck?
Have you tried turning it off and on
What
again?
the heck? Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi's on. Let me turn it off. Now I'll turn it on. Doesn't come up here though, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it says it's connected though.
It's come up now.
There you go.
It's come up now.
There you go. You're okay.
We might be all right.
We're okay.
Right. Okay. No, still not loading. This is a good. This is terrible.
Do you want me to do it?
This is absolutely terrible.
Have you got any G?
Why? Well, it should be working. Hang on. Let me close it. You just carry on talking,
carry
and
on.
I will.
I feel like I should be helping. But
Trevor Poulter, how do I get this to completely shut down? I'm trying to sort of. I'm trying to. Oh, is it that?
do a double.
Do a double.
There we go.
Oh, well done. Well, thank you. Right,
And
let's try again. What would we do without him? I really don't know. I really don't know.
This bit's not particularly
Right,
clear.
let's load it
I
up
have to
again,
say.
shall we? Yes,
One thing I noticed about
the Bricklinks.
the Bricklinks is that I mean that could be in any.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
agree. You'll be pleased to know that I have now
Reset.
reset. Okay, right. So here we go. Little Sue.
Oh look,
She's got little Sue.
I was right.
Excuse me, you're supposed to be singing along. Little Sue. Little Sue.
Yes, hello Emma. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? Trevor Poulter, he's such a darling. He's actually in the Lego shed, and I can't even believe it.
Well, you better believe it.
And I can't even believe that he's killed a baby. Well, he's been in.
I know he's killed a baby.
Quite literally.
I mean, what to do? What to do in a business?
Yeah, what are to do in a business? Anyway, come on, crack on, because there's going to be lots of club business today.
Please, can we wish Nessa Quinn the very best of Ethelwick birthdays? Open bracket Monday. Close bracket. Press the button.
The button, Trevor Poulter, is on Little Red 11. Thank you. Could you just hold that for me? So hold the
Certainly.
microphone, please.
Gotcha.
And I will find Nessa Quinn. There she will come out. We'll come out while we're doing this. There she is. Look. There she is. Would you like to take Susan Barrett from the cloud, please?
Do you know what I thought about?
Yes.
I did think about as health and safety.
Yes.
I thought about getting a chain to connect anyone that was on the cloud.
Oh, yeah, no, that is good health and safety.
But
yes.
then I thought
It's
maybe
very
hanging
fragile.
people off of a chain was not necessarily.
I mean, some
No.
people would like it. Roger, maybe mentioning no names. Could you please put Susan Barrett back with Roger Maybank, please? Thank you.
Yep, certainly.
Thank you. Or there will be complaints. Thank you.
There we go.
And Nessa Quinn, please,
cloud.
atop the cloud. She's there. If you could just give her a light tremble, please. Light tremble. Light tremble.
There we go.
Lovely. Thank you. And come forth, please, Mr. Graham Triggs and Laura Cookie the Pirate. Could you please do the drum roll, which is Big Red. Do you want to turn it the right way around?
This one, the one without any batteries.
Yeah, it's got no batteries. It is 1-3. 1-3, please. For
1-3.
the. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nessa. She's Nessa Quinn, and she's got a really good green top on. Happy birthday to you. Yay! All the applause. All the applause, thank you. Coming back into the build and panning down. Please continue.
Okay.
Janet Pendlebury says, years ago I had a gold ring that was a bit too big for me, and the jeweller put a metal spring-like band inside the ring. It worked very well. Could that be done with your ring? Well, possibly, but it's just too big. I will now show it to. Look, it's too big. It's way too big, isn't it? Well, you'd say that was way
that
too
looks
big.
too big.
I mean, look,
Yeah, that is
it's too big.
It's definitely a Roger Maybank carrot size.
It is. It is very much so.
I would
That,
say
yes,
that.
but it's too big, isn't it?
But it does a good
I mean,
seal.
look at that. It's a great seal.
Great seal. I mean,
Really great seal.
did you feel
Jonah.
very regal doing that? Did you feel like you were like?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
I can
Well, I
imagine.
was mostly just pleased that I was going to get some use out of a ring that I spent a considerable amount of money having been made especially for me. If I'm being brutally
Yeah, no,
honest,
I can
Trevor.
imagine, yeah.
Jomo says, "Oh Lord, I've been booted out of the disco." There was a technological snafu with this. I think. Can anyone get me back into the chat / messages thing? Oh dear, yes. No, you're back in already. We've dealt with that problem.
We're in.
Bevis Masson, the sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the moaning Minwy, the Masada, the Lego Whispery. Please, could you press 2-1 on big white. No, sorry. First white. First white. What?
One.
No, 2-1. No, 2-1.
1, 2, 1.
2-1. 2-1 means
2.
yeah. Do you want to try that again?
Go on.
2-1, please.
Can we edit all this out?
No. No, there's no editing out. They get to see our ineptitude in all its glory. He says, if the spooky forest has gone, then I'm happy to be back at the temple. I might need some new hair to make up for it, though. Should we find him some new hair, Trevor Porter? Would you like to pick Bevis's new hair, please? And please choose carefully, because you know he'll be furious.
I mean, that came to mind straight off the bat.
Okay, that's fabulous. He'll be absolutely fuming. Would you like to put it on for me, please? Thank you.
There we go.
Oh my God, that's sensational.
There we go.
I mean, can we have a close up? Let's come in for a close up, please, Trevor Poulter.
Is it over here?
This way, and down a bit, up a bit. Oh my good God, that is absolutely sensational. Thank you. That's Bevis's new hair. Thank you.
Cool.
He'll be fuming. Absolutely fuming. Thank you. Thank you. The Dalek disguised as a tree I was referring to is the one in the murder chalet. Oh, could you spin it? Could you spin the set round for us, Trevor Porter, so we can have a look at the? Don't knock over. Okay, could you please now point to the tree that's disguised as a Dalek? Oh, well done for remembering.
No, hang on. That's a different
It's
one.
actually in the other pot.
In the other pot?
It's in front of Felicia.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Ah.
Please make the noise.
I do love
Thank
that.
you. And now point correctly
Where am I
to
pointing?
the Christmas tree that is pretending to be a Dalek. Thank
This
you.
one.
Thank you, Trevor Poulter. Thank you. That's very nicely pointed.
There we go.
Thank you. Excuse me, you didn't make the noise.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. Not the light up one, says Bevis. Although that does bring up the worrying possibility that all the Christmas trees on the haunted table are actually Daleks in disguise. Well, I couldn't possibly comment. Then he says, I'm not leaving messages on Threads, but if there were a shift to everyone leaving messages there, then I'll move over as well. But for the time being, I'm just here. Okay, super. Okay, Trevor Poulter,
I just need to
could
go back.
you please do... Have you made a mistake, Trevor
Made a
Poulter?
mistake.
Oh, is
No,
it
but
what-
I
is
think
this-
I'm calling
Are you
this
are you
as,
saying it's not easy to build and be interviewed at the same time?
Well, there is that. But look, it's saying here. Look, I'm going to prove that. Look,
Yes.
this one by thingy.
Yes.
I mean, where?
I mean, where is it? Thank you.
It's not even on the
Thank
instructions.
you. It's not even on the instructions. Where is it?
And then it's only when you get here
Where is it?
that you realise that it should have been
Where should it have been?
in between here and
There
here.
we go. So you got Brun
Brun-
blindness. It's a serious condition.
It is.
Could you please press big red 1-3, please? 1-3,
Three.
please. No, 1-3, please. No, 1-3. That's it. He doesn't understand numbers. Gang, he doesn't understand numbers.
I'll just keep randomly pressing the
That's what
buttons.
we've learnt today. He doesn't understand numbers. Shh, no one say
No one
anything.
say anything.
No one say
I'm
anything.
only an engineer. I shouldn't need to know numbers.
You've got a lot of questions coming up. So, Little Sue, if you could please.
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Don't waste. It is
I.
I. Idiot. It is S. spinning it is C. Cat, obviously. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Don't waste it is I. Idiot. It is S. Spinning it is C. Cat, obviously. Press the button.
Well done.
Oh, I got it that time. That's the only one I know.
Then little Sue says,
Amor,
yes.
I want to say no thank you to the Taj Mahal. I mean, it looks lovely, but those builds are a bit hard going and it must be worse to build.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you.
What lovely detail we're getting now. A table with striped grass on top is an interesting feature.
Let's just have a look at those. You could spin it round so we can just have a look at those.
I did like the inside. I thought that was very... It's more detailed, I think, than
the Alpine.
than the Alpine.
Have you done the Alpine Chalet? I've got it to do.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I haven't got the Alpine.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think I had the Elf. That was the last Christmas one I got. Was the Elf? Was
Okay.
it the Elf one last year?
Okay. I would now like you to please get Ruth Hayes, Schnitzschiller. Are you ready to jingle it? Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth Hayes. Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth Hayes. She's Wonder Ruth Hayes. She's just quietly getting on in a satin tights. Says the word her rights and Charlie right. Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth Hayes.
Snitchzilla.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll come out a bit more, I think, now you're here. There we go, so we can get the full experience of Trevor Poulter. Although it's a bit on the wonk here, and it might give people seasickness. There we are, that's better.
Says, I love the way the tables are built. Tabletop and all the gubbins first before the table legs. Very clever. Slightly niggled. Asterix. That some guests are having lunch or maybe supper, yet the table next to them are having breakfast. Asterix actually mystified.
Yes, that's true, actually, isn't it? We've got a hot dog and some chicken legs on the table next to the croissant and the pastries. What's your theory there, Trevor Poulter? Do you have one?
Well, I suppose chicken legs as well. I was going to say maybe it was a continental breakfast, but chicken legs wouldn't be in.
No, maybe Sven's just being very accommodating, or maybe because it is a 24-hour establishment, but maybe some people's concept of 24 hours is a bit off.
Or maybe the table service isn't that good.
Yes,
it's just
because
left
there will
over.
be. Let's just say, Trevor Poulter, there will be some people who've been up all night. Should we just say that?
We'll say them all.
And they've slept in a bit late, and so they have needed their breakfast at what normal people would call lunchtime.
Yeah.
Should we make that assumption?
We'll just draw a veil over it.
Do you have theories as to who was involved?
Well, I mean, it's got to be Piotr, hasn't it?
Oh, Pieter.
I think so.
Should we just? Could you hold him up, please, and we'll just have a little look at you next to each other.
Sorry. Does it?
I
but we are now in the same room, so it can't be.
It's deeply suspicious. Deeply suspicious. So you're saying that Pieter was involved in the late night shenanigans?
I still think
and is having a late breakfast.
still think Pieter and Deirdre are, you know.
When you say what do you mean
I'm
by
just
that?
saying let's just say that there's some handyman stuff going on.
He's just doing his job as a
Just
handyman.
doing his job as a handyman.
Could you please do the boing? Thank you. We'll have a significant boing for that, please. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. people get louder. A little louder, people get louder. A little louder, people get louder.
Roger, get the torch. Roger and his powerful torch. He's got a torch and it's really, really powerful. Roger and his powerful torch. He likes to slide it in and out. Stop it!
Excuse me.
Just stop it! Stop it! He says, just how much... Oh, here we go. Here's your first question.
Question.
Darling Trevor, just how much of an inside tour is the inside tour? Many years ago, I saw a Channel 4 documentary about Lego, and the overall feeling is they're extremely secretive and don't like to give away any clues.
It is very... you have to sign an NDA. So when you're there, you do have to sign an NDA. However...
I've got a question. Does the NDA say that you're not allowed to tell anyone of anything you've seen, or just various bits?
It's various. It's if you. I think it's if you happen across a particular, maybe that something's mentioned or a set, or even if you come up with an idea of something and they nick it. No, they're not going to nick it.
Really?
But you know what I mean. So you have to sign that especially going around. And so we get to go to the factory, and you can't take any photos there or talk about anything there.
Right. Did you see some exclusive things that only you know about?
I did see something, which is actually, I think there's a question coming up on that, so I'll come to that in a minute.
Will you be breaking your NDA if you tell us?
No, I won't, because I think it's already in the public.
Okay.
It is already in the public domain now. So yeah, some things are like, you can't say, if you saw something, then you wouldn't be able to say it. But in terms of how inside is it, you get to see inside like the employee museum, you go to the vault, you go to all these places which the public can't go to.
Did you go to the vault in like a little roller coaster cart, like from Gringotts Bank?
That would have been great, but it wasn't it was still on a ground level, so you didn't have to go down too far with it. But the vault is amazing in terms of just seeing every set. There's every set ever made is in there. But apparently that's just the one that, because you can just go. So we go in there and you can handle all the sets, and you can just get them out and look at them and all the rest of it. But apparently that's the one that you can handle. There are apparently some other secret vaults which.
And they didn't take you to the secret vaults.
The secret vaults, which obviously I got probably like sealed and hermetically sealed type.
What's in the secret vaults?
I think it's the same stuff, but it's just. But you can't touch it, so it keeps it for posterity. Okay. They make they're very serious about their history. So they actually have historians. So there are there are historians like Ruth Hayes that work there.
Yes.
Yeah. So they do have a set of historians that just work there and just that's their job.
Okay. So back to Roger's question, like how much of an inside tour is the inside tour? Did you feel like you were really sort of getting inside, or were there bits where you thought, oh come on, you could have shown us that?
Well, the only place we weren't really allowed in, or we didn't go to, although we saw it, was where all the designers are, so the design thing. So we did go to the HQ, so we went to where the corporate headquarters are, went in there, had lunch and went to the employee shop and stuff like that, but where they actually do the designing is we just said that's that gold building over there.
So that would be like development of sets that are yet to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have seen those.
So you can understand why they wouldn't let you in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So fair dues.
Fair dues.
Yeah, fair dues. Mike, formerly known as Tobermory Jake, he got the wrong email. Says, if I'm not wrong, that very documentary was the one in which we followed Mr. Justin Ramsden's interview and subsequent hiring. Oh, how time flies! I mean, I've got to ask, did you meet Justin Ramsden?
No, that would have been a nice thing. I've really gone with something here. I think it's done the wrong way around.
Shocking.
Let me just do it this way around.
So you didn't meet Justin Ramsden?
No, we did meet. We met a lot of designers. But not Justin Ramsden, and my daughter Hannah was like, "Oh, can we meet? Is Matthew Ashton going to be there?" But no, we didn't meet him either. together.
Yeah.
But we did meet the designer. So Mel Craddock, is it Mel Craddock, who does all of the, or has done quite a lot of the kind of the sets with gift with
The
things.
sex.
The sets.
Sets. Sorry. Yeah, he definitely said sets. He definitely said sets.
Like the gift with purchase. So there's a department that does all the gift with purchase
Yeah.
type stuff. So all like the special sets.
Yeah.
And in fact, the secret set. One of the secret sets was part of that thing, and she's done the houses. So when the recent giveaways, which were the houses of the world,
Yes.
each one of those. So she
Yes.
does those and things like that. And then we also met the new designer of the Lego Friends, so the latest version of the Lego Friends as well, and then the designer of the set that's the potential giveaway. And so so we met those, and we also met the bit. So when we come to it later, I was going to show you that. Well, maybe we'll put it onto the table later.
Yes.
Was the designer of the exclusive set that the people that go on the inside
That
tour
you get to take home.
That you get to take
and
home.
you brought it with you
I brought it with to show. Yeah,
Should we get it out now?
Wait, should we put it onto the table?
Yeah, come on, let's put it on. Or should we wait until we
Oh,
finish?
let's-
We finish this
we're
back.
not- we're not far off.
Because we may have time to do and to get started on bag 9. We don't know.
We don't
know yet. She likes her scones, but not with cream. She likes her scones with jam. She likes her scones with jam, not cream. It's lovely, rosy. She says, darling Trevor, did you find out how long it takes for a set to appear on the shelves from initial idea? That's question number 1 from Rosie.
Yeah, I think the answer to that was it varied. Someone did answer that question when we were at the Q&A with the designers. And it can be anything from like 3 months to 18 months. Excuse me, that was a burp.
Press the burp button, please. Thank you. They have
I think
to
it's
be
the Lego.
declared.
It's the Lego table.
They have to be declared. Did they give you an indication of why there is such a discrepancy between those?
Some things have to do with, so if there's licensed ones, then they have to go through quite a lot of iterations for the licensed sets. Sometimes they're quite quick. I mean, the small sets could be quite quick depending on what goes through, but they do there's like an iteration of maybe testing as well with some of the new themes, so they could take longer. But the sets where maybe you've got to knock something out, but like things that are quite quick can be poly bags, or small ones can be quite quick.
Yeah.
And then it depends on the size of the set as well. I mean, some of them though are in development for a long time, where they've come up with ideas, but then they aren't taken up until, because the designers almost have to. They almost have to. Some of them, they kind of sell their ideas, so they're trying to sell it to like the marketing or things and things. They have to, so they're pitching things like, look, I've got this. What do you think?
Yeah. And then I have to work out whether it's viable.
Yeah.
Second question from Rosie Lee is: did they say what percentage of bricks produced fail? What percentage of bricks produced fail their quality control?
They didn't, but we were there when they were doing it. I mean, at the start of a run and at the end of a run, you're kind of running the colours in and out, and then they're testing, and then there is a QA department where they're constantly taking samples of the bricks off of the machines, and then obviously testing those. But they didn't give us a percentage. I didn't remember them having a percentage, but it wasn't that. It didn't feel like it was that much.
That high.
They are. I mean, they're. So we did have a presentation from one of the engineers that works on all the mold tools and does that, and they work to such high tolerances. So the example is that tolerances that they're working to is 4 times thinner than the human hair.
Right.
So that's the kind of tolerances that they're working to, and that means that a brick from 2023 will still fit on a 1970s brick. So, and that's still, but they've been honing those over 50 years.
Yeah.
So they're very good at the process.
Yeah.
There's an example of, they saw one machine was going out of tolerance, and it was down to someone playing loud music about four rooms down the hall.
How mad!
So
wow.
so they can track all of that and see what's what's going on. But yeah, it was fascinating.
That's incredible.
That was one of the amazing one of the giveaways. So it was great because every presentation you like, oh, here's a poly bag or here's something, and the engineer that was doing this gave us an official brick piece, so it has a number, and it's actually a mold tool, but it's a mold tool actually made out of plastic, so it's a very exclusive piece, but it's one of these things. So it's it doesn't fit on anything, but it's a mold. It's it has got an official set number.
Will you send us a photo of that?
I'll
please?
put it on the I'll put it on the disco for next time.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Next question. This is from Mike from He said, did you meet designers? Well, you've answered that one.
Yes.
He says, see any upcoming projects being worked on?
We didn't see the aforementioned answer about projects.
Yes. So please see aforementioned answer. Get to roll around in a vat of untouched Lego bricks. Did you get to do that?
Close to. So it wasn't in like rolling around in it, but one night we got to design your own set, as it were. So we spent a day with the designers, and once we'd got back from, I can't remember where we'd been. Anyway, we got back from probably the house or something, and then we got into the room. We met all the designers in the room for the evening session, and when we walked through the door, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Because the trestle tables were just lined with. There were 3 sets about 20-25 meters long, just with the whole range of Lego bricks.
Oh wow! So like
everything.
being on Lego Masters.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So just everything just all lined up along
I'd
it.
have died and gone to heaven.
It was amazing.
What did you build?
I did a very bad attempt. I wanted to make like a farmyard, have it like little, bit like like Farmville or stuff on your things. I thought, well, I could make little sections and you could put them together. So I had a go at that. Hannah made a Taylor Swift stage, so she did the stage of that with that on there. But then they didn't have any animals, so they went away and got some more animals for me, so I could get some more animals and everything on there.
Oh God, I love them.
But it was amazing.
I love them. And Mike's last question is: see any new pieces or bricks?
Yeah. So talk about that. So when we went into the factory, and I can talk about this now because I've seen some pictures of it. We were one of the machines, so there's machines that are turning out bricks, and then there's quite a few machines turning out things like the rubber pieces, like tyres and things, which is fascinating to see because they actually have a robot arm as well in the mold tool things. So the arm sort of moves things around, and one of the last ones we came to on that was churning out pink tyres, and we were like, I don't remember any sets with pink tyres in it. And I've recently seen a picture of the sets that are being released next year, and there's a roller skate set. So the roller skate set has these pink tyres on it.
Brilliant!
It's one of the I think it's a creator set,
that's
that piece of size.
That's a proper exclusive. That is.
So it was like, oh, I wonder where that one comes from.
Snitch says, darling Trevor, number 1, did you ask them why the heck doodahs bricks and bridles only come in orange or teal?
I think it's we have this. I think have we discussed this before on Club Business, or maybe not. But
I don't think we
have. It comes down to the colour in terms of there aren't that many, but it's kind of obvious in the pack.
Oh, okay.
So it's not normal, so there's not that many orange things. So you kind of you see it as a it's obvious that it's not a piece, and it is something.
Nice answer. Nice answer.
Then she says, how did you stop yourself from liberating at least one brick? Of course, maybe you did. Come on, face up.
I didn't, but mainly because we just kept getting given bricks and bits and things. So it was just like, I don't need any more. I can't actually fit any more. If I'd have known, it was like, should have brought another suitcase. Because we were trying to work out.
How do they get stuff back?
Well, so we did get to go to the employee shop, which is amazing, and obviously it's very heavily discounted in there.
Yes.
And they give you the big boxes. When you get like a really big set and the really big box.
Yeah.
They give you one of those to fill, so you can tessellate how you like, and then they'll ship it back for you.
That's dreamy, isn't
So
it?
it's like, this is fantastic. I'm just going to like get stuff, fill it in there.
Oh my god!
And we had 2 boxes because there was 2 of us.
Yes. Oh my god!
So it was
That's like
yeah,
double
okay.
trouble.
But having said that, we were like walking out of the shop with an additional bag or so, and like there were people on tour literally coming out the shop with trolleys like of stuff linked up, and they were like organising extra UPS shipments
oh my
and
god!
all sorts, and we
Wow.
kind of felt we've not really tried here. It's like,
But you haven't gone mad enough.
No.
You'll be pleased to know now, Trevor. I am now going past the all the times that I had to that I attempted to start live on Bricking on
So
Saturday. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good God. 6. Good God.
I was out,
Oh, it
and I
was
was thinking I'm going to miss
horrendous.
live from
No,
Bricking.
It was horrendous.
And I got back in and it was like, oh, you're only just
It was
starting.
horrendous. It's actually more infuriating than the last time, because at least the last time it was my laptop, and now my laptop is absolutely perfect, and we now
OBS is
discover
now-
that it's the streaming service.
Yeah.
Emma,
Yes.
this is me, of course, over here on the disco, making sure that Nessa Quinn has the very best of FOX birthdays, open bracket, Monday, close bracket. But this has been done, so you can please proceed.
Thank you. Mike says, happy birthday, Nessa. I hope you have a wonderful day. The traditional Mike cake there. Thank you. Neil, he hasn't got a theme tune. Says, have a fantastic Afwaki birthday, Nessa. Hashtag Afwaks forever. The Neil gift. Thank you. Book Hunter 77. Please wave to Book Hunter 77. Thank you. Says, happy birthday. Roger Maybank says, many happy Afwak returns, Nessa. Snitchzilla.
Wishing you a very happy birthday, Nessa.
A Mackie back, baggy back, baggy bag. Says happy birthday, Nessa. Good you have a Boston day.
Can I just quickly say thanks to
Yes.
Mr. Mackie Mac for the quizzes he's putting
Yes,
on the
they're
disco,
brilliant,
because they
aren't
are
they?
excellent.
They're really good quizzes.
Yeah.
I have not been doing well in them at all.
No, I haven't.
Actually. Also, we can thank Mackie Mac for sorting out your
Oh yes, I did thank him for that. But yes,
yeah.
all of those,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
applause.
he's an absolute mensch, is what he is. TVZ, as his hippie birthday, Anissa Quinn. Gosh, that's a sensational.
That's a great cake.
That's a great Lego cake. That's really good. That I
For my
think that actually has got proper icing on
That
it.
looks like
Maybe
it,
it is
doesn't
an actual cake.
Is that
Actually,
one of those ones where they say cake or not
yes,
cake or cake?
Yeah. We thought you was from Canada, and then we didn't think you was from Canada, and then it turned out you was from Canada. It's a job. Early on, be 1-1, 1-1, little red, 1-1, little red. Thank you.
Close enough. Got double.
Roger Maybank just says, "We love you, darling Trevor." That's the last message on the club business.
Thank you, Roger.
So
Love
if
too.
you could do big red 1-3, please. Big red 1-3. Thank you.
And that concludes the business of the club. Please settle back and relax for Tony and physio time.
Of course, there won't be any relaxing
No
today
relaxing.
because we've got more
We've got
What-
more things to show.
more things to show.
More show and tell.
What was your very best thing that happened? And was it everything you had ever dreamed and wanted it to be?
It is fantastic. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is expensive, but it's just almost. I say money can't buy. Obviously, it can because you go on it. But the attention that you get from so the team that are taking you around. You've got 4 people that are taking you around and sorting you out, and it's just that kind of level of attentiveness that you get, and sorting out anything you needed. Going to the factory was amazing from an engineering point of view. I was like, that's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
But actually, the house itself is amazing. The Lego house is just so. it's totally interactive for the kids. There's everything going on, but you've got like there is like a museum thing down at the bottom as well. So that's all good. Billund itself isn't that big. Did we have that question? Anyway,
No,
it's
we
not.
Didn't.
You come into the airport, and the airport is massive because it takes the big planes, because it services that part of Denmark. So I think it's the major airport in the kind of the big bit of Denmark. But it was set up originally by Lego, so that's how that airport came into being. And but then it's only like a 5-minute drive, literally 5-minute drive to then Legoland Hotel. And from the hotel, there's a nice walk through the park to get to it.
There's a Legoland next to
There's
Billund's.
a Legoland literally in there. So there's Legoland, and then there's a little short walk through the thing to the Lego house.
Yeah.
And then if you walk back the other way, you go past the HQ. And we had to get a bus, like a shuttle bus from the.
Come on.
We had to get a shuttle. Come on, I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, you
we had
talk and build at the same time.
We're talk and build. We had to get a shuttle bus down to the factory. Although again, it wasn't that much of a walk, so you probably could have done it. But
Did you go to the Billund Legoland as well?
Well, that's again part of it is that you get a year's pass to Legoland and a year's pass to the Lego house.
What?
So that all comes. So I'll have to go back next year because you have to make use of it. Surely.
What is your year pass for all Legolands?
No, it's just for
Billund.
Just for Billund, because I think Billund is obviously owned by.
Was it pretty much exactly the same as Windsor Legoland? Or is it different?
No, it's got. From what I could see, we didn't actually get a chance to go around it that much, but it's got much of the same rides. Although I think there are some new ones going in Windsor even. So I don't know if they've now diverged.
Don't know.
But I don't think it's owned by the same. Isn't it owned by the Merlin Group?
Yes, Merlin Entertainment.
In the UK,
in
anyway.
The UK.
But it's not. But obviously in Billund, it's Lego. So, but our hotel room was overlooking the park.
Oh, that's tremendous.
So we had a nice, park view room as well. But then you do get the planes going over because literally the airport is right there. So you do get some big.
Like Windsor.
A bit like
Weirdly
like Windsor. So that was it is it's a you can't. You can't do it.
So what was your very best bit?
I think it has to be that. Well, it was walking into that. One of the things we say, walking into that room and seeing so many Lego bricks, just everything all laid out was like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then just meeting the designers and talking to the designers and understanding, those kind of things. One of the designers was walking around. I can't remember his name now, but he is one of the main ones now. Was walking around as we were building our very basic bits and pieces, and he was literally putting together a hammerhead shark in his hand, just like building it. And like by the end of the evening, he had this hammerhead shark in his hand, which he was holding. And
had you just like made that up on
just
the
literally just walking around, fishing the pieces out, and then making it, and it just looked like one.
That's the thing that fascinates me actually about like the really brilliant Lego designers, is how they can just look at a pile of bricks
and then just say,
but they can see the shapes. They can see what needs to be done. It's amazing.
The way he was holding it was interesting because recently he's just released, he was the designer of the new Dune ornithopter.
Oh right, yeah.
Which you hold by the tail and you flick the things, and that's exactly how he was holding the hammerhead shark. So it's almost like it's the same kind of shape and feel to it, but that was the same kind of thing that he was walking around with.
Wow.
So it was that was quite. So I think that one, walking into that, the shop was great.
Yeah. How much is the discount in the shop?
It's pretty significant.
Like 50%. Is it more than that?
Must be roughly around that. It is.
So like for let's say a £200 set, what would it be there?
Yeah, it's probably about 100 and something. Just they are huge. Like they're between. I think it was between sort of 30 to 50, depending on what you were getting. Some of them are more. Some of them sometimes they have
Good.
special deals like per week and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
And
couldn't-
is there stuff in that shop that obviously you only people who work at Lego can buy?
no, there wasn't.
Let me spin that
Oh
round
yes,
for you.
spin that
So.
round.
Wow!
Oh, that was so close. There was some apparel, if that's the right word, which I think you can
Trevor
get.
Porter, I think you've made a mistake. Oh no, you haven't. Excuse me. I wrongly accused you. I wrongly j'accused you. But you did not make a mistake. Oh dear. Oh dear.
But
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll tell you what's happened here. I will just
if we just
give you a
gloss
little update as to what has happened. But Trevor Poulter has very much come to an impasse because he seems to be missing a piece. He should be now placing a second one of these single green pieces, and he hasn't got one. So we need to find out what is done with it.
tune in next week. It's almost like a cliffhanger, isn't it?
It is like a cliffhanger. I'm just noticing you've got that green brick there. Whenever this happens to me, I always look at what bits have I.
What could it have been?
What could it have been? I mean, it's not impossible that we've got a missing piece here. It's not impossible. Was there any shenanigans when we
When
knocked
we
over?
knocked it over? I don't think so, because that was only here. So I don't think we knocked.
No. I mean, if you want, I can go and get an author's own. I'll go and get an author's own so I can save your blushes.
Thank you.
Hold that.
I've
please.
got it.
Thank you.
It comes out in the next bit. That's definitely missing. I'm counting the pieces. We'll see what's left over.
This is where I now have to try and remember where they actually are. Come on, you bugger, get out.
Hmm.
Trevor Poulter, I've got bad news.
You haven't got one of those.
I don't know if I've got one in that colour.
They are a No, it's definitely not there.
I'm still looking. No,
Are
haven't
we,
got one.
are we going to have to just put a different colour in all the screens?
See if got any bit of luck. I've got one in mine. I've got my to be sorted out plot here, but it is not yet sorted out. I wonder if I've got. I'm still looking, Trevor Poulter.
I can tell. I can
believe
still
I
hear
have got one
Furkling.
somewhere. No,
No.
no, we're out of luck.
Have we got any 1x1s?
Yes, what colour do you want?
Well, I don't know, either brun or white, maybe.
White, okay. Yeah,
We'll put that in there until we find the other one.
there we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank
There we
you.
go, we'll do that.
Gosh, we were right to call an incident today, weren't we?
Dear, can we go negative?
Good
I
grief.
also realised that I know what these are now. We should
Oh,
have called a
yes.
light Bevis light.
Oh, light Bevis light, yes.
They're kind of
Yes.
ceiling lights,
yes.
aren't they?
Yes.
And it wasn't obvious at the
How
time.
controversial that we have definitely not got a piece.
I mean, this is
It's very controversial.
very shocking. Well, it's not actually, because I have experience with these Bricklink ones, and they're not. They're not the.
They're not quite reliable.
They're not quite the same. You know, we might find it
Yeah.
does appear. Elsewhere.
I should say, of course, whoever wins it. Oh, it's Tim Goff. Tim Goff won this.
Oh no, Tim is fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah,
It's a great
Tim
set.
Goff, yeah. Yeah, Tim Goff. There's going to be, you're going to have a random white cube.
A white. There you go. There we go. Anyway, we're there. I think we're there. Look at that.
Brilliant. Well done.
There
Well
we go.
done.
There we
Well
go.
done, Trevor Poulter. Right. Could we now have? So that does conclude today's build.
Yes.
But could we now see the very special
So let me
set that you have brought? Don't knock over the light.
Oh dear, that
Well
was so
done.
close.
Well done. Well done. I'm just having a look to see if it knocked down here during the great collapse. I don't think it did.
No, I think it's absolutely missing.
Tell you what, we still haven't found the baby.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Oh.
So this is.
Oh
shall I just-
wow!
shall I-
Plop it here, and I'll.
So at the
Oh,
end, at
wow.
the end of the thing, there's an exclusive set that
Oh
everyone
my
that's on the thing
God.
gets, and this is this year. So I can show it now because all of the tours have been. So up until that point, it's like, you know, otherwise people would
Oh
think that.
my god!
So this is it. This is signed by Stuart, who's the designer there. He did the tree in the Lego house. He's one of the Lego professionals. So he gave us a talk on how this came into being. Every year there's something, and this basically goes back to the history of Lego, of like wooden toys, and this is like fire
Yes.
engines
Is there,
up here quite
can we
big.
see the back as
So
well?
the back is really quite cool
Yes.
because on the first day they took
Yes.
a picture of us as the group.
Yes.
By the third day, we're
Oh
all
no
on it.
way!
So
No way,
So
Trevor Poulter!
I'm on a Lego set.
Oh my god!
So that's like,
Oh my
how
god!
do they turn all that round?
Oh my god!
Isn't it cool? So
That's absolutely unbelievable.
so it is amazing, and you see this is like 10 of 60
Oh
of these
my
ones.
god!
So yeah,
I mean, it's priceless, isn't it? Are you,
It is.
are
Yeah.
you ever going to make it?
I don't know. I'm so
No.
conflicted. It was like
No.
I really would want to, but it's
I
just
kind of think no.
it's
weirdly.
just, but it is amazing.
Although you could get it out very, very, very carefully, and then maybe get out the instructions and then put it together using existing bricks and just keep that
And just Bricklink.
so they're
Well, that-
pristine and lovely.
I'm
and
sure someone
gorgeous.
must have Bricklinked it by now, don't you?
Wow.
There
Gosh,
must be
that's
someone on there.
amazing.
So yeah, so I just thought I'd bring that in to show.
What
'cause
a thing! What a thing to end on. Trevor Porter, your time in the shed is now concluded.
Oh no! It all goes so
Can you
quickly.
bend down,
Oh,
please?
sorry. I'm
Can you
gonna go.
bend
Shall I
down
go on the
and-
saddle
yeah,
again?
go on the saddle.
Hello.
Have you had a lovely time in the Lego shed?
As always, it's been a fabulous day in the shed.
Thank you so much for sharing your amazing experience at Billund with us. You're the actual best. It's true. You are a darling.
Thank you.
Subscribe, like, tell your pals. FOX forever.
Ever.
And I will see you tomorrow. Wave goodbye, Trevor Porter.
We're waving.
Goodbye.
We're waving.
Goodbye.